Hi Aquarius, this is Kelly from Moonpietarot. This is your general love reading for the month of October 2016. So I've already shuffled the cards and placed them. So let's get started with your reading. The bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. And what was coming to me with this card, this is usually a worker card, but as far as a relationship goes, for those of you who are in a relationship currently, I feel like your partner has been working really hard on the relationship or is coming to terms with whatever issues that may have occurred or arguments. I feel like they're trying to make it work. If you are single and you have an ex-partner, there could be, that person is actually taking a look at what made the two of you split and perhaps figuring out ways how to make it work. Maybe they've realized, or, maybe they've just come to terms with their role in the relationship that caused the separation. But I do feel like for either one, there is this sense of really willing to to the get down to the basics of what's going on and really put in some effort. It could be coming from you as well if you are involved. Perhaps maybe there's something that is occurring or recently occurred, and now for this month you are just kind of like, you know what, I really need to put in some effort here. I really need to put in some work here. Maybe you are starting to take the relationship a bit more seriously. But I really do feel like for the majority of you, this is your partner or this is someone from the past that is really trying to put some work in. For those of you who are single, I do feel like there is someone that you have your eye on, and you are perhaps figuring out how you can get together with them or what you can do to manifest something substantial with them, because in the recent past you have the Two of Cups. So this is about two people who have come together. Um, it's really it's really self-explanatory. I mean, this could be a work situation, this could be a friendship, it could be a lover. Or for those of you who are single or recently separated from someone, there is this element where there was something happening between two people, between you and another person. Um, and the Two of Cups is kind of more like, a meeting of the minds, a meeting of the hearts, two people who know they want to be together or who feel like they're right for each other. And just there's this sense that for you Aquarians, there is someone that is significant to you in your life who you feel a connected bond with. You know what I mean? There is someone that you feel like there's just something good about the the dynamic between the two of you. I'm really just going to start with those who are in a relationship. Um, Now, for October, the present situation is coming through as the Four of Rods. So this is really a marriage card. For those of you who may be in a marriage or who may be living together, um, I do see some kind of a marriage and perhaps an offer from a King of Pentacles. Okay, this King of Pentacles usually represents in the tarot, it could be an Aries or a Taurus. Can also be, to a lesser extent, the Virgo or Capricorn. But the challenge here across that is the King of Swords. So I feel like that's more or less your energy. Okay, in that you are, I feel like, in relation to this Eight of Pentacles worker energy with someone trying to make things work or put things into action, taking things seriously in this relationship, could be coming from this King of Pentacles. But with this King of Swords, I feel like your energy is like you're trying, maybe you get an offer for marriage or a much deeper commitment, and there you are trying to figure out how you're going to make this work, or taking it seriously, what the next steps are. But I feel with the Two of Swords over crowning this, I feel like you're a little undecided. I feel like maybe you're a little detached from your emotions. Some of you, there could be that whomever is making an offer to you for the month of October, which I do see happening with this King of Pentacle energy, I do see you, there is a possibility that you might just kind of pull back a little bit. Maybe it's too much too quickly for you right now, or maybe you just need time to think, kind of like in a more practical way, not in an emotional way, you know, um, like the emotions could be a little overwhelming for you. Maybe it takes you back, and you will be trying to, look at it logically, like, yes, we're in love. Yes, we care about each other. Yes, we're very happy together. But how can we make a marriage work? And it's not, I don't feel like there's anything drastic that you need to overcome. I feel like it's quite logical of you to be thinking about something like this, For instance, let's say that you want to move in together, lives change when we get to that level. Now you move in together. Now you're sharing the same space. So I feel like if this were to come about for you, I feel like you're going to be taking a logical approach to it. How are we going to do this? How are we going to put our bills together? You're just thinking things through. I do feel that will be your energy for the month of October. For those of you who are single, I do have a sense that there could be someone that you've been separated from who could be returning and offering again to you a commitment, and maybe you are not really sure if this is something you want to accept, because of the Two of Swords crowning you. This really just comes to me that you really don't want to deal with it right now. You don't want to give an answer. You're not sure how you don't want to deal with the emotions that are attached to this person. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Maybe they've realized that, they've made some mistakes and they want to put the effort in now. And I don't see you being, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is what I want now. I don't know if I want to get involved emotionally again with you. So there could be some of that going on. But in the near future with the Eight of Swords, you definitely have some stuff going on for the month in regard to how you feel. This Eight of Swords card keeps showing up in almost all of these readings. At least it seems like it. You definitely have some things going on where you may be feeling trapped, maybe like the second or third week of October in regard to this prior situation here, in regard to an offer of more deeper commitment, in regard to perhaps a marriage offer. I feel like for some of you, not all of you, it could make you feel as if you are, maybe you view that if you were to accept, or if you were to move in together, maybe it would make you feel stifled. Maybe it's not something, I mean, there's a sense that, you obviously do care about someone. There are feelings there, but something about the situation could make you feel a bit more stifled. And for those of you who are, in marriages already, there could be some kind of, there could be something, not obviously message of marriage, but something to do with your home, that your partner, it could be like a financial, perhaps perhaps your partner wants to move. Maybe they're looking at places they want to maybe upgrade to a bigger home, or something like that. And it could make you feel you're just not sure. There's a sense of unable to make a decision for this month, and you could be feeling like you don't know if it will bring you happiness. You don't know if it'll make things better in both of your lives, upgrading to a bigger home or downgrading to a smaller home, or even something to do with assets. Because the King of Pentacles, even though it's earthy and there's sensual energy to it, it also deals with finances. And I do feel like whomever this person is in your life, they could be the breadwinner, or they could be someone that works very, very hard. They're very stable. Um, Yet at the same time, I just kind of get a feeling like whatever they're proposing to you could make you feel, like I said, just you're not sure. It might make you feel uncomfortable or make you feel like you're trapped. Okay? In the position of you and the advice, you have the Nine of Cups. So what it's really saying is you really need to try to be more jovial about this situation. I think you might have worries, you might have concerns about your freedom, you know. The energy really is that you really want to try to be free, some get out from under, but at the same time, this is a celebration card. So it's almost like it's saying to me that you have a lot of opportunity coming your way, but something is holding you back from being able to manifest. And I feel like it's fear with this Two of Swords. Because we have the moon here, the moon represents unknown things, So I feel like you have a lot of fear. I don't see you making a decision about whatever type of offers coming to you in October. But they are saying that try to take a lighter approach to it. Try to be not so heavy in the decision making. Try to see the positive in the outcome of this situation, because you have the Fool here. And this is in the position of you and how others are viewing you. And that's really just kind of your nature. Not that you're a foolish person, but you're a risk taker, And for some reason, you're not wanting to take a risk this month, But it's really saying that you need to get back to who you are, not to feel so fearful of whatever the offer is that's coming through to you, to kind of take a light step, like I was saying before. Take a light step and not worry about whatever these decisions are, even if this has something to do with work, or there's someone that you work with that could be admiring you or feels a connection to you. They could be offering, something more substantial to you. You might fear getting involved with someone at work. That also could be an issue, an obstacle that's holding you back. But they're really saying, try to enjoy just even whatever the offer is. It's exciting. It's exciting news, I feel, and it's something that will make you feel, when you get past this, whatever this obstacle is, when you put things into perspective. And I think in time you will. I don't think for this month that you will, but when you do, I feel like you're going to have this energy of happiness and joy, and people around you being joyous for you and with this other person. If those of you who are recently separated from someone and they're returning, I feel like they're serious. I feel like they really are. I don't have a reconciliation card, and so it's not saying that you will reconcile with this person, but you might just be needing to take a look at, finding out if they are serious about their apologies or whatever issues that may have occurred. I do have a sense that they are being very, they're really seeing the truth now. Will you take them back this month? I'm not sure, but in the position of your hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Rods clarifying the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you want to have a connection with this Five of Pentacles. Fives Fives represent instability and challenges, so there could be some work that needs to be done. There could be things in, whether in your marriage or in a relationship, or if you're single and someone is returning, there could be some issues that need to be addressed first. And I think that's the logical part of you, that you're not getting too emotional about it right now, that you're really looking at the facts and the work that needs to be done. And this could also represent your energy, where you're also looking and seeing, well, if we're going to do this, then, this is what we need to do, and putting plans in place. But there's an aggressive type energy about it as well. I feel like there's a passionate energy coming along with it. In other words, if you manage to get past these fears or this uncertainty, I feel like you will find support with someone, and I feel like you will be supportive of them as well. I do. There's a sense that you want that, and you're passionate about that. You're passionate about that. There's just this blockage that I see happening. The other thing too, the outcome situation, you have the Seven of Cups. So this is fantasy. Okay. This card talks about, you may have a lot of options. Once you reconcile in your mind about what you want to do, you may find this opens up a lot of other options for you, and you may have other choices now because of this. For instance, whatever door you choose to walk through, once you open that door, there now will be more options available to you once you get into that room. So that's what I see the outcome of the situation being. I feel like I'm actually going to clarify these options. There's also a fear that with this Seven of Cups, you may not, there could be somewhere within you, you may not feel like this person who is offering what they're offering, you may not feel like it's true, but I feel like you want to believe them, and I feel like you should, because as I said, with the Eight of Pentacles showing up here, someone's a desire to make things right in a relationship, in the Nine of Cups. But I feel like you're not too sure. There's a little fantasy element going on. This card really talks about evaluating issues that you may have with a person, that you may have with your partner. And we have the Two of Pentacles to clarify. So that's too about juggling, trying to maintain a sense of balance and stability in the relationship. I don't feel like this person is unstable in any way. I don't feel like they're really overly emotional. Okay, I do feel they are stable. I just feel like you're a little different in the way you do things in your life. You're very carefree by nature. You're an explorer, you are an adventurer. You like to have your freedom. And that could be why, if someone is making an offer to you, or if this person's offering something more concrete, it could give you the sense that you may feel like you're going to lose your freedom. And I feel like you value that very much. And although you do have feelings for this person and they for you, I have a sense that, you may realize in October, this is a lot. There's just so much needs to be done in order to make this relationship take it to the next level. Like I was saying, maybe you'll have to move, or maybe you will have to now you have to start sharing things and sharing finances. I mean, that in a way that does kind of take some of your freedom away now because you are with another person. And I just get a sense that you're really going to be not wanting to deal with the not you're not going I don't see you giving an answer to someone for this month. I see you really just juggling and weighing out your options and really trying to figure out how, what it is that you want, what you're willing to give up. Okay, you may have to some of you may feel like you may have to give up your career with the Five of Pentacles here. You may have to become the supporting partner to someone else's career, or they may have to be a supporting partner to your career, whoever is, the breadwinner or makes the most money or what have you. There may be, issues of starting a family. Are you ready to start a family? You have a lot of things that you will be thinking about, even if some of you have been married for a long time and you're going to downsize, or maybe your partner wants to move away. Okay, with the Fool, this could also be about travel. So maybe your partner wants to say move away or into a retirement community or something. There are things that your life is going to change in some way, and you are kind of like you're just not sure if this is something that you want. But I do see happiness. I do see, you know, if you were to resume a relationship again with the person from your past, if you are to take your relationship or your marriage to another place or another level, I do see happiness and joy. I feel like I don't feel like you're going to be losing your freedom. I don't. I feel like it's just going to, it could just be more of a lateral move where you will still maintain your independence and your freedom, okay? But you will also have the joy. And I do feel like for men or women, you could be feeling like, oh, if I get in deeper, if I go into a relationship or I make this commitment to this person who's offering this to me, I'm going to lose my freedom. I don't feel like that, but I do see you trying to figure that out and trying to work that out within your mind. For those of you who are single and don't have someone, there is someone that you may have connected with in the past that could be coming along or reaching out to you and offering something to you. And again, then it's the same situation. You like I said, you may be feeling that if you accept, you may feel stifled. You don't want to lose your options or things that you have going on in your life. You want to think about it a little bit. Okay, so Aquarius, I do feel like that was a good message for you. So really it's just saying, take your time, think about what you want, weigh all of your options, but don't worry that whatever choice you make, you're not going to lose your freedom. You're going to be very happy. Everyone will be it will just be a jovial time in your life. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful October. For those of you who are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. And if you wish for a personal reading, you can send me an email below, or you can click on the link, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.